Mr. Legault, you talked about your Facebook post yesterday about the teenagers who've been killed. The family of the black teen who was stabbed to death, Janae Dopwell-Bailey, has suggested that there's a double standard in reaction to these deaths of teenagers. And both of you visited the spot where Thomas Trudel was killed, but there was nothing for Janae Dopwell-Bailey. What do you want to say to his family who felt that there was this double standard?
But I want to say to the family that there's no double standard. I think that those three things that happen are totally unacceptable. I don't like that. And of course, my message was about gunshots. We want to banish guns. And that's what I was talking about. And we need to have the input of the federal government. And we are both ready to work for the federal government to banish those guns. But killing somebody with a knife is not more acceptable, of course. It's part of the problem we have with violence, with gangs, and we've put together Centaur project to fight against that, and Geneviève Guilbeault will make other announcements in the next few weeks, but we really want to not see that never, either by gun or by knife.
Madame Plante?
Yes, absolutely. You know, when it happened, we were in the electoral process, but I'm not saying that to minimize. I understand their pain, and of course, every death is one too many. So I will, what we've decided to do is we did contact the family, and we will talk with them, of course. And my colleagues, Gracia Katawa was present during the event, as well as my colleague Magda Popianu, who are elected officials in this borough. But I definitely want to reassure everybody that for me, there's no double standard when it comes to just protecting our youth and feeling empathic towards the families.
Premier Legault, my question is for you again on the Facebook post. I just want to know why it was important for you to make that correction on your Facebook post regarding the deaths of Thomas Trudel and Janae Dopwell-Bailey.
Okay, my first message was about guns. So that's why I talk about the two people, the young people that were killed. But once I've seen that some people were asking why I didn't talk about the one who was killed by knife, I said, hey, for me, it's also unacceptable. So I made the correction. But there's no double standard. We don't want to see this kind of violence by knife or by guns. And of course, for guns, we need the help of the federal government.
And what's your message to Dopwell-Bailey's family?
But my message is that it's terrible what happened to their family. We must never see that losing. I've got two guys. I cannot imagine how you feel losing one of your kids that is leaving before us. It's terrible.